7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's what, December now?
Yeah, just after Christmas,
yes,
Boxing Day.
just after Christmas. So we decided to do this impromptu episode
Super.
to basically just reflect on how this year just flew by so quickly, right?
It's so fast. Actually, it has
2025.
honestly been like a really fast year for me.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I say that every other time at the end of the year, but
No, I think it's just age law. As you grow older,
What do you
time
mean?
just feels like really time just feel like it passes by faster and faster. Like my week, every week, it's Friday again, it's Friday again. Then another wedding is coming, another wedding is coming.
true.
You know?
Actually, quite true.
I feel like my Monday to Fridays are very fast. Like gets by very fast. Then,
Somewhat. Cause you every day playing, is it?
no lah. It's just weekend just comes very quickly lor. Cause
Yeah.
we mostly work on weekends. Ma.
True.
Yeah. So I always take notes of Fridays lor. Cause Fridays are the days that we need to, prepare for.
You
work.
even take note, I don't.
I do.
Like I just like, oh, it's weekend.
I always
work.
like Monday I will like think about how many days to Friday. Then Wednesday is how many days to Friday. Then once
Okay.
it's like Friday, then I'll like Friday blues sometimes.
Wow, really? You got Friday blues?
It's not that I don't like shoot wedding, it's just that the day before.
I guess. Yeah.
You know, you
totally understand.
Yeah, sian that I need to wake up so early the next day to go and work for 10 to 16 hours. Because if it's dinner, you basically the whole day is gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but anyway, where we are.
Where
Where are we at now?
we are at Punggol. No, kidding,
You
kidding.
so fast give away. I wanted to like let them guess like at least where we are.
Oh.
Because people who stay here probably can recognize our background, I guess.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought like you were gonna talk about like, so where are we right now? On the topic.
Oh no lah. I want to guess the location lah. Because it's a bit different from our usual place where we do filming.
Yeah.
So we decided to get out of our house lah, and then film on the rooftop. Yeah, so
Not our house. It's not my house.
my house. No. So
Yeah.
but it's a place where all of us gather lah, to get work done lah, most of the time.
I think change of environment like is very good for us.
Yes.
Yeah. I always need a good change of environment. Yeah.
I also cannot sit still lah. So
We both cannot sit still.
yeah.
If you realize during the episodes, I keep shaking my leg.
I guess a lot of photographers got this problem.
Really?
Like we became a photographer partly because we don't like a mundane desk-bound job, right? We cannot sit down for a prolonged amount of time.
we cannot.
That's why we chose to like partly why I really like doing this, right? Is because we get to move around a lot. If you ask me, I also don't really enjoy shooting if I'm stuck at one location the whole day.
Oh, actually can be quite tiring. I don't know how all the producers do it.
Why?
You imagine shoot a Marvel need CGI one, you need everything nice. Yeah.
So
Then they just stuck there.
yeah lah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people who enjoy this. Like Pearlyn, she enjoys sitting down. She don't like to go out.
Fair.
Yeah. So for
Fair.
me, I like to run around and drive around. So
One of the best things to do.
different folks, different strokes, I guess. Okay, come. Let's get into our episode.
Agenda.
Yeah, agenda. So this is not an official episode recording. It's just something that maybe for both of us to really sit down, reflect. Because I've texted Ming Hui and like wanted to let him know that suddenly I have this thought of doing a year-end recording to just have a conversation and reflect on how the things went by this year and see if there's any thing that we want to share with each other or even share with you guys and see if there's anything that can help. We got some new revelations that can benefit the couples and let them know that actually some experiences that we went through this year actually gave us some new ideas or new way of shooting.
Good thing that he brought it up because I remember back in 2023 and 2024, like I was the one doing my own reflection on my own time, and then I will suddenly text you.
Yes.
Yeah. But then I think this year, honestly, 2025 has been quite a blur for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
blur.
Yeah.
As in
Yeah. For
Like-
some reason.
things were very muddy. very uncertain.
I think very uncertain.
Okay.
Very uncertain. Like a lot of things I'm just doing, going in and out, in and out. Somehow feels like I'm trying everything out, in a way. Like when I look back at my calendar yesterday night, wow.
I was doing that also.
I really quite surprised with the number of things that I've not say completed, but I've attempted to do.
Yes.
One day you can see, I look at my calendar, there's like 6 liners and a lot of them are like that. So throughout the year, wow, look back, I scroll. I think quite a crazy year.
Actually, me too. I think what surprised me the most was that when I look back, right, a lot of places that I went to or things that I shot, right, I thought was last year. But actually, no, it was this year.
Oh,
I'm surprised. Yeah. So later we can share a bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to spoil lah.
Yeah.
So basically, I was just very surprised. Well, and I traveled a lot for work this year.
You did?
Sorry if you hear the thunder sound, but yeah, you can see the sky is super cloudy. We might need to change the environment if, let's say, the rain really hits us.
Yeah.
But we will try to do this as long as we can for now. Sorry, we were saying...
Cheap thrills. What was I saying? Oh, you say you're traveling. You say you travel a lot this year.
Yes, I travel a lot for
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did quite a fair bit also lah. Yeah. Not super a lot, but at least I feel like I get to travel a bit.
Was your Bali trip this year?
Yeah, it was.
So it felt like last year to me,
Oh, really?
All these things.
That far?
I think anything before April feels like it's last year already. Yeah.
Oh, is it because of like the podcast, the filming?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah. It's just I think that this year I accomplished actually quite a lot of things. Yeah. So many things were done that I thought, how could I possibly have done all these things within a year? But when I sit down, look back and reflect, right, then I realized that, actually, I'm very happy and very surprised with how far I've come within just this year alone.
Yeah.
And I think this year itself, even though maybe I haven't shoot as many jobs as I used to, but I felt like I accomplished more. Which gives me that really sense of joy, I guess.
Yeah. For me, it's not so much of like accomplishing things. Yeah. It's like more of like attempting. For me, like I attempted a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the difference that I had.
Okay, I also attempted quite a few things. So I think we can since we're on this, I think we can jump into the first pointer lah. The first thing, because I came out with a few questions lah. Okay, not too many, 5. Yeah. So the first one is what is it?
What was the best moment for you in 2025?
Yes. So you wanna go first or you want me?
So
what was your best moment for this year?
Okay.
You can name one or you got a few, but try to keep it. If it's a few, then try to not.
Mine is very concise.
Okay.
So like, I think the best moment for me this year is realizing what I want to do or what I want to achieve in 2026.
Oh, the best moment for you this year is realizing next year what you want to achieve. Okay.
Okay, so partially because like 2025 has been very, like a lot of grind for me.
Yes.
Yeah. And probably one of the most challenging year that I've had over the past few years. Probably just referencing back to like the past, ever since I started this career, which is 2022 September. Yeah, so I think it's been about 3 years and a couple of months, and I think 2025 is probably one of the most challenging, for a lack of vocab.
Challenging, but challenging in a good way lah. It makes you confront a lot of your discomfort and fears.
I think it makes me be a bit more firm about what I want to do.
Okay.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the best moment in 2025. It actually really only happened in the recent few months.
Okay.
That I've been confronting a lot more
but
about my doubts.
At what moment did this clarity came to you? Like, I know what I want to do next year. Is it like when you're pooping in the toilet? Or you lying down on bed before you sleep? Or driving? I think usually, okay, I don't know, but I'm trying to guess because I think all these like these moments, right? Sometimes happen to me when I'm not thinking so much about it the
When you're most relaxed.
Yeah, something like that. When you're doing a very mundane autopilot.
Not so much autopilot when I was winding down after a day of work. So like at home, lying down my bed just before I go to sleep lah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just lying down and then like there's a lot of things that I tried, but it's not something that I want to do. Yeah, and I think there were a lot of questioning.
Example of something that you don't want to do? Something you did this year that made you realize I don't want to do this. Can be anything.
Wow. Wow, what's a good example?
Like can be related to work, can be related to relationships.
I think a lot of
money.
things. It comes in many aspects. It's more of like a mindset switch. Yeah, like there are a lot of things that I do, but because I have to do, that's why I do it. But then when I go back and reflect, like something that I don't really want to do. So for example, like administrative work, like it has come clear to me that like okay,
It drains you lah.
yeah, it's something that as much as I need to do it, it drains me and I just don't want to do it.
Wow, thank God you mentioned this.
Yeah,
Because I went through this also.
Yeah, so it's this kind of thing that gives me a bit more clarity lah, you know. Like not super a lot, but like at least I know like okay, I don't want to do this. Yeah. And it not only comes in work. I think it comes with also like your personal relationship with people, people that you know they are friends with you for a long time, but you just thought like everyone is growing up lah, you know, adulting. They don't have so much time for you.
Yeah.
And then for me, is I cater a lot of time for my friends, but then if they are not
reciprocating,
if they don't reciprocate, then like for me, I just okay, I'll just prioritize my own thing and do what I want to do. Yeah.
I think on this note, I can share an experience I had. So I used to be like you. I prioritize friends a lot. I gave a lot of time, especially my most valuable thing is time to my friends. And I used to be a very possessive person. So I had this guy friend, right, whom I am very close with in the past. Now we are still close. Just that even though we are close, we don't meet like last time, like every week in, week out, we will meet.
Right, yeah.
You know, like I only meet this friend now
tricky.
once a year or twice a year only. Yeah. But last time when I felt like we were distancing, right? Like when I see this friend hanging out more with his colleagues, you know, he's my schoolmate last time. You know, and then I felt like a little bit uncomfortable. And I was kind of like feel a bit jealous. Like, why are you hanging out with your friend? And he's a guy friend, I'm not gay, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, you know, like I had this kind of thinking pattern, that doesn't serve me. Yeah. And over time, I learned that, you know, we all grow up and then we move on to different stage in life and we meet different people and also our personality also start to
change a bit,
diverse a bit, you know. Yeah, so we may grow differently, but the thing is, what still brings us together is the memories that we had, you know, during the schooling days. So that is something that's irreplaceable. But when we go into adulting, you know, when we started working and you know we have different priorities in life, we no longer can come together like how we used to.
Yeah.
But I think that still, I mean, over time, it took me a while to understand this, to slowly learn to let go. Yeah, so it took me a while to have this understanding and then eventually be at peace with it. And now, I'm just like very okay with friends slowly, you know, making more time for their own personal priorities in life, especially when they are married with kids, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most of your friends.
And I learned to cherish my time with them even more than before. You know, last time hanging out with them is like you don't really feel that appreciation and gratitude as much as now.
Kind of take it for granted, yes.
Yeah. So now whenever I got time to just have a coffee with my friends, sit down at a coffee shop or, you know, take a walk, or sometimes even drive them out to just go buy something, right? To me, that short 30 minutes, 45 minutes trip with them actually can make my day. You know, yeah. And we try to have more meaningful conversation. So it's just, I think it's just part of adulting. So, I mean, I'm glad you mentioned this. And it's just normal that, now you are hitting your 30s.
Yeah, so next year, coming soon. Yeah. Another thing about that is actually this whole priority thing is also blocking out my calendar.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually this year during Christmas period, you really don't feel like working at all.
Yeah.
So then as like somewhat self-employed or or if not occupation with like very flexible hours, I already blocked like my next year Christmas period. Like, okay, after this Christmas period, I know that next year I don't want to work at all. So I just block out. And then the end of year also. So I just need to make sure that I have no shoots. I think it's good that I realized that I want to prioritize this as well. Yeah. So I don't feel as draggy as when I so-called need to work. Yeah. Last time I won't do that. I'll be like, okay, sure, just go and shoot. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah. But I think
it took me more time to realize this.
Yeah.
I think I really properly blocked out my year end. This was the first time I'm doing this. The past couple of the past many years, I never really got job, just take more. Never go and think so much. I mean, 2-3 years ago, I already start having some thoughts of stop working during all this festive period. But then I think this year was the year that I really took action and consciously keep saying no to a lot of things.
Yeah. I realized. It's a good growth, I would say.
Yeah. So I think I'm glad to hear that from you.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the best thing.
And
I think the best moment for 2025 for me.
And I think eliminating mundane tasks to spend your time doing things that motivates you or
gives you energy.
Gives you more energy will be a good realization to have so that next year you know how to spend your time better.
Yeah.
Because I think editing is one thing, right? That
for me, okay.
Editing still okay, but other things like the administrative.
Yep.
For me, it took me a while to realize that also. Now I'm so happy. Just spending time doing things that I care about more.
That's one of the best.
And delegate. Learning how to delegate work is important, I think, breakthrough in work also. I need to trust people to do things for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so for myself.
Yes, what's your best
My
moment?
one very different from yours though. Yours, you said that it's this moment when you found out what you want to
achieve in 2026. Yeah, correct.
Mine is not. Mine is more of what moment this year I enjoyed the most. So to me, it's actually it's not really related to wedding, but it's related to work. So it was one of my shoots this year that I went to Europe for the first time.
Wait. Okay, I know.
Yeah, I thought it was, this trip, actually, I thought it was in January because it felt very long. But actually, no, it's in March. So it was just maybe 9 months ago. Yeah. So for the first time, I went to Europe. 我长这么大，我没有去过 Europe. Because the thing is, I'm not a Europe person. I never thought of going to Europe. Europe is not something that's on my bucket list. You know? Yeah, I can die, living this whole life, die and not go to Europe. I'm okay. Yeah. But somehow this year, had an opportunity to go there. Yeah.
Okay.
But also, I went to a place in Europe that I never thought of, which is Finland. Right? So Finland, there's this place called Lapland, yes, correct.
Yeah, I can remember.
Yeah. So, macam you are the one that went, not me.
He always share about his experiences, so we hear a lot.
Yeah. So Lapland was the place that we went to, and Finland, apparently, when I went there, I found out that it's the happiest country in the world. Yeah, the country with the most happiest people, statistically Yeah. Which after I went there, then I see a reason why You know, they have firstly they got super good work-life balance. Yeah, people end work. You know, hotel receptionists end work at 2 or 3 p.m. Yeah.
Then how they
Nobody at reception. Nobody at reception.
Wow.
You won't sell 自己来 It's like that. It's just their culture You just have to get used to it Yeah. But of course for Asians, especially we will find this absurd lah, or like how does this make sense, right? Yeah, but that's just how they work there, lor. At least for the place where I stay lah. And they told us that okay, maybe in the city like Helsinki in Finland might be difficult, you know, because there got like it's a big city and you got a lot of expats.
More crowds lah. Yeah. Okay.
But in the outskirts, you know, like Lapland, those places, then it's more chill. Yeah, then people there are generally very friendly, very happy. Yeah, and that place is just so beautiful. Like it's all nature. Yeah, so I think Singaporeans are more familiar with Iceland, but going to Finland made me. I mean, I've never been to Iceland, so I can't make a comparison. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
never been.
I also never been to Iceland, but at least for me, Finland now holds a special place in my heart. Yeah, and why it made it so memorable or like became one of the highlights for me this year, right? Is not so much of just because it's Finland, you know, because like I said, I'm not a Europe person, so I don't think it's the country that made me enjoy the trip so much, but more so the people. Because I went with a bunch of, I would call like kindred spirits. Yeah, so it was just a community lah, of a place where I did a lot of personal development, and it was my mentor that actually hired me to go there to shoot. Yeah. So so I just am very grateful lah that this year I actually had the chance to travel with this bunch of, you know, wonderful people and to a place like Finland. Yeah, and we did a lot of like wonderful things there. So like there's 3 of them lah: husky sledding, e-sledding, ice dipping.
So fun.
The ice dipping was the most crazy one. I don't know if I can find the YouTube link because the videographer friend that went to shoot with me actually got a video on YouTube, which I think Ming Hui watched.
Already.
You saw me dipping in the ice?
I saw you.
Yeah, in that YouTube video. Maybe if I can share that video. Yeah. So that video basically encompassed the whole trip lah. Yeah, that what we did there was like super fun. Yeah, we went there for a master class and then we did different activities. Yeah, so it's a very enriching experience lah. Yeah.
Must be
I mean, I hope one day we can all go there as a company. I don't know. Yeah. Let's go there, chill. Just so, like, there was this moment at Lapland, right? At night, I think like past 11 p.m. I just opened up my room window and stood at the balcony, right? And it was like pitch black one. Because they're not like city where they got street lamp or that.
Never freeze, you just open like that.
It was cold lah, but because my room is just inside lah, just behind the glass window. So I just went out for a brief moment. I stood there. Then I like stand there. I think I never realized the power of silence when I stood there.
That kind of silence is different.
Yeah, it's dead silence. The only thing I can hear, right, is the sound of the wind.
Wow, lovely.
Yeah. And I heard I never, like, who the hell will just in Singapore for no reason go and stand outside the balcony and go and listen to the wind, right?
Yeah.
But when I was in Lapland, I think because the environment changed and, you know, everything is new and different, and it made me, you know, slow down a lot and be more aware of my surrounding. Yeah, that's why previously in the podcast I got mentioned like we should take a sabbatical every 5 years or so. And then go and experience something new. And it will actually give you a lot of new revelation or ideas to try things or whatnot.
I think it's kind of like a quick boost to your, because like as we go through the year, sometimes like things start to slow us down, and then like you go for a quick retreat like that, kind of kick you in the butt a bit.
Yeah. So this trip was actually a retreat for the students. My mentor did for the students, so I was there to cover everything.
You mentioned you didn't really sleep much during the...
No. Yeah, because I was like shooting and then at night go back to the room and edit already. Because I also am very excited to look at the photos, edit. Because for me, my job there was actually, my main job there is not to just cover the event, but to do personal portraits for 20 people.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I was actually quite scared, to be honest.
Why?
When I was handed this task to shoot for 20 different people. Yeah, so it's like individual portraits of 20 people.
Yep.
And I have to complete this shoot in 2 days, I think. Yeah, so
Oh, wow,
each
that's
day I
like
need to shoot 10 people. And each person I have like
half an hour?
15 to 20 minutes. But some of them I overrun. I spend a
Yeah.
bit more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, usually I have about 15 to 30 minutes per
Wow.
person. Yeah. And it was something that's a little bit different from what I usually do. Because wedding, normally you shoot big groups, you shoot at least 2 person, a couple. But this one I have to spend like 20 minutes just with one person that
Wow.
I am also not very close with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just met on that trip. Yeah. So, but generally I'm a yapper lah. I know how to connect with people. So that part still okay. But then again, doing it with 10 person a day can be very socially draining.
Yeah. So what was the fear? Like you said, when you handled this task?
I think the biggest fear was the creative aspect of it.
Okay.
Not the human connection part. Yeah. I have no problem talking to people. But I have more fear that I keep talking and then I forget to
shoot.
to focus on actually the job is shooting, not talking to people, right? Yeah. Then later end up talk. They had a good time, I had a good time, but photos come out rabak. Wow, jialat. Yeah, but then again, okay lah. I mean, the photos came out amazing. Yeah, so I think from this, I learned to really trust the process even more. Like I used to always trust the process really. Like I don't like to over plan things. You also know I'm the kind where I just like to go with the flow and not over prepare. Yeah. So this one, I honestly also didn't prepare much because I don't really know what they want. Yeah, and I can't possibly do like 20 mood boards in short span of time, Yeah, so I really spend the first 2-3 minutes talking to them, getting to know them, and quickly find a way to, understand what kind of style suits them within that short span of 2-3 minutes, and then try to get different shots for different people.
For us, we don't really need to depend on mood board because like we always really just go with the flow and see what vibes. And usually it's through conversations that we get we get out what we get out the photos lah, Like we don't really have to refer.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ideas, I think we bounce ideas off them.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's like one of the best things that
it's like when I'm shooting,
yeah.
it's like when I'm shooting this person or shooting this couple, I'll be like, keep trying to push the boundaries a bit and see how comfortable they are. Okay. So for example, now we're at a rooftop, right? I can ask them to maybe stand on this platform first. And then if they're okay with standing here, then maybe I can start to ask them to sit on the ledge. But of course, safety first lah, Yeah, so I need to make sure that, if they fall back below, it's not like the ground level, so they won't die lah. So I'll ask them to sit on the ledge, but if they are even okay with that, then maybe I'll ask them to do even crazier things, Yeah, but of course, like I said, safety first.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is like how we push boundaries and we see how they reciprocate. If you don't want, it's fine. Like, I'm not the kind like, I give you idea, then you don't want to do. I always tell couple that I will throw a lot of ideas at you. You don't want to do, don't do. Just tell me. I won't be angry or offended. It's like, at least I want to know where your boundaries are so that we can work within that comfortable circle and have a good, pleasant experience together lah. Yeah. Sometimes I ask couple to do funny faces, right? They also don't want to do. They find it very weird.
I mean, it's just not their vibe, lor.
Yeah, then it's okay lah. Yeah. But it's just essentially as we shoot, we try to know more about you, and then from there we will quickly form. I mean, it comes with experience lah, but we will quickly start to form a mood board in our head and know like what kind of style suits you. Yeah, some people like the chick and moody style, so then we're not gonna do a lot of crazy things. It's all like close eye shots, moody shots lor. Yeah, vibey kind of shots. Yeah.
Vibey.
Some is like crazy and adventurous, like me lah. I did my pre-wedding shoot on this rooftop.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of crazy shit. Because that's just me lah. So yeah lor. Okay, so yeah, Finland was my definitely highlight lah for this year. And actually, I still got one more.
Yeah.
Let me refer to it. Oh, sorry, how long did we record? I scared we.
30 minutes.
Oh, you want to make a guess? You are part of it. You were part of this
podcast.
No. Podcast is not the best, like one of the best moments. Like it's something that I always wanted to do, but it's not I wouldn't put this under this lah.
You always say that you always wanted to do something.
I think it will be hard for you to guess lah, but you were part of it.
YouTube.
No.
Let me think. There's something. Something from Lito ah.
No.
Wow. I was part of it.
Okay lah.
I was part of it.
I give you a bit of hint.
Okay,
it started early this year, first quarter. Also first quarter of this year, like the Finland. We had a sort of dinner together. Then we went to do this thing together. Okay lah, it's fair that you forget. I don't expect you to know what is it. I mean, throughout the year we did a lot of things together.
CNY ah?
Yes. So
dinner with your family?
No, it's actually the shoot together that we did in the studio with my in-laws and my own mom and brother.
Oh yeah, your brother.
I think what made it special, firstly, is because my brother. I haven't seen him for many, many years already.
9?
Since my dad passed away that year, so I went to America with my brother in 2011.
Wow.
And then I came back 2013. My brother never come back. So since 2013, I never see him until 2018 when my dad passed. Yeah, so my dad passed away. No, my dad passed away 2017. So yeah, so 2017, my brother came back to Singapore because my dad passed away. So that was the last time I saw him. So it's been 8 years.
Wow. Wow, long time.
But to be honest, actually, I don't really felt like I saw him in 2017 also because of when he came back was for the event of my dad's weekend and all that. So I really stopped spending time with him since 2012, 2013.
Wow, that's a long time.
So it's like been 12, 13 years since I saw him. Yeah, and when I saw him,
what was the feeling?
I don't know how to describe it. But the feeling was like happy, but 也有一点心酸咯. Like, wow, actually I missed out such a long time with my brother. It's like 1/3 of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my brother. And then seeing him, I think what made that feeling even stronger was that he looks a lot older. Like, wow, I a bit like, cannot recognize, not say cannot recognize him, I can still recognize him, but he put on a bit of weight and then look quite a bit older than he used to. Yeah. So, I mean, my brother and I is just 1 year age gap. But
what, one?
Yeah.
One? Oh, you're 1 year age gap.
Cannot tell, right? Crazy, right?
No lah.
Really, serious. My me and my brother 1 year.
Like 1 year.
Yeah, that's why. I also cannot believe. That's why when I saw my brother, like, I cannot believe this guy is just 1 year older than me. But no, I mean, he's not cao lao or what. It's just maybe he looks a bit older and I look a bit younger than my age.
No, you just didn't age. You just did not age at all. You.
Yeah. So end up our age gap look a bit big.
If you tell people you're 27 years old, I think people will still believe you.
People will still believe. Yeah, that's the funny thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so my brother was one of the highlights, I say. But because we also did a photo shoot together, which was something that I always thought of doing. I think that Chinese New Year is a Chinese tradition to allow us to, take some time to visit our family.
Reunion lah.
Yeah, reunion.
Yeah.
Then I realized the importance of it this year. Like I always felt like Chinese New Year is just another year of taking ang pao and things like that, right? But this year it really made me realize that, wow, when my brother came back for the first time this year for Chinese New Year, I was like, oh, I saw the importance of this thing, Yeah. Because I'm like already so used to not having my brother around. But suddenly when I saw him fly back from US, right? I was like, oh, I wish I can see him every year.
Do you think, is he coming back again?
This year, I don't think so. Yeah. But he said that he might come back for another, next year lah.
Quick trip lah.
Yeah, for another period.
Okay.
So I don't know which is it, like a holiday in America, then he will come back. Because he has a full-time job.
Some kind of enjoyment there. Yeah, like it's like something to look forward to. Yeah. Oh, recently I also felt like there is something to look forward to as well. Actually, it's the Christmas period. Because I think after I came back from Australia, I think I slowly start to get a bit more involved in the kitchen. Only during Christmas. Yeah, so I thought like that was like a good time to spend time with like family. Yeah, cooking for them and all.
Okay. Actually, Christmas is also a very good time for us to show love and appreciation for our loved ones.
Yeah.
But it's something that I'm very bad at doing, to be honest.
Season of gifting.
But I'm just damn bad, lor. Yeah, sometimes I look at myself, I feel like I'm a very selfish person. Yeah, but at the same time, I wish that I can do something to improve myself and become like a better person or a more giving person. Yeah. I'm very self-aware lah, but I think the problem is taking action. I think that part is the next step that is hard for me. Like being self-aware is the first step. Yeah.
I feel like it's just how to say, very man kind of thing.
Yeah, you can say a man thing, an Asian thing. Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to use that as an excuse to justify my actions. So since I'm well aware, then why am I not doing it? You know. So I want to slowly, set small little goals to move towards this direction lah. Yeah, and actually speaking of this is actually one of the answers for the questions later. Yeah. So like, what do we want to achieve next year? Right? Actually, one of them is like being able to show more love and appreciation to the people close to us lah.
Yeah.
Actually, I have no problem doing this to people like my couples or sometimes friends. But I think towards closer people, I have this, I don't know, issue. Yeah, but I know what the issue is lah, but I don't want to go into it because then it's gonna be a very deep and long episode. Yeah, but with people that I'm very close with, I tend to have this problem. Yeah, which I'm working on. It's basically a childhood trauma thing. Yeah, so yeah, well, I think it's good that I can also use this as an opportunity to share so that it helps me reflect lah, and be more aware of my problem.
When you're talking about that I was thinking like, no leh, you always buy stuff for me when you go overseas and all.
Yeah lah, but
when you mention it's maybe more for the close ones.
Yeah. I think it's for the very, very close people in my life, like my mom, my wife, my brother, my cousins. I don't know lah.
Yeah.
So it's just something that it takes time for me to work on. But getting better lah, I think.
Leave it for the recipients to say.
Yeah. Next time I can invite Per on that. Okay. So
Alright.
so that one will be my highlight lah. Wow. We are just on the first question only.
Yeah lor.
Okay, second question. What didn't went according to plan but worked out anyway? Why?
I go first?
You go first.
Okay, so my own Q2, Q3, Q4 plans wasn't executed.
But worked out lah.
It worked out because I guess it's kind of like 顺其自然, like just let things flow as natural as it can be. I think at some point we lose friends, we gain friends. Like there isn't really a lot of things that I can control or is within my control. Yeah. So even like Q2, Q3, Q4 plans, a lot of okay. So a big part of these plans were revolve around work. Yeah. Pretty much for me, every day whatever I'm doing, 90% is all about work. Not so much about like personal life and all. Yeah. So I mean, there's a bit of intertwined like personal life and work kind of thing. Yeah, but I would say a big part of it's still work related lah.
But I think since work is something that is such a big priority in your life now, I think it's even more important that you do what sparks joy in you and what gives you alignment. Yeah, with who you are, like your values and things like that, your core values lah.
This alignment thing is has been on my mind since a couple of months ago. Yeah, and that's one thing that also give me the clarity that I need. Yeah. So that's why I look forward to 2026. Yeah. So I don't have much to talk about this point really.
Actually,
Yeah.
At least you shared something. Because for me, I sat down, I looked through my calendar, I keep trying to find something to talk about. I couldn't find anything.
So everything went according to plan.
Because the thing is, I'm not a person with too much plan.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I don't plan a lot of things on. Okay, to be honest, this year, one of my only big plans is to do a podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my biggest goal for this year. And I don't want to overwhelm myself with too much things. So keeping it to the podcast seems like a lot to me. And I'm just glad that, we finished the season recording 10 episodes and we really edited and put everything out there.
Yeah.
And thanks Queenie for like doing all the reels,
man.
right? Yeah.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. So I think people watch the reels more than the full-length video
yeah.
on YouTube. But regardless, either way, we are just grateful that you spend that time, with us watching all these contents that we put out there. Yeah. And so I think the podcast did work out also at the end of the day. Yeah. I did not plan too much. To me, it's like, I just want to put out one season of, 10 episodes on YouTube. That's all. Yeah. And we did that But of course, I think that there's a lot that can be done better.
Yes.
For the editing, the way we shoot, the way we prepare for the podcast and whatnot. But I think what's even more important is like taking that first step.
Yeah.
If we don't even take that first step, then I think the clarity won't be there lah. I feel like the more you do, the clearer you know what you should do the next step. So like if we were to do a season 2 next year, I think we will definitely improve lah on the quality of this podcast that we are working on. Yeah. So question 2 done.
Yeah. We need to keep track of time.
I don't know why my watch suddenly bing 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 so many.
Okay, question 3.
Okay.
What was one of the achievements this year you've made that you are proud of?
I go first.
Sure.
Doing this podcast with you. I got two. So doing this podcast with you is definitely one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Then second one, there's a little bit more not what I expected, right? Was when I looked through my calendar, was actually a bit funny but it's actually to shoot in Apple Store.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to the Apple Store for a quick. I mean, Queenie was there also.
Yeah, Apple Store meaning the Steve Jobs, the Apple Store lah. Yeah, the retail store.
What other store can it be?
I mean, I don't know. Some
Apple
people.
Apple fan.
Yeah, because I'm an Apple fanboy, so it's been my biggest and wildest dream, right, to ever be able to work and shoot in Apple Store. I always tell myself, if I don't shoot, right, I will at least be an Apple employee and work as a salesperson in Apple or whatever lah, Cause my product knowledge of Apple is more than average people, I would say. Yeah, so I believe that I will have a joy learning more things working inside there. But I know I won't do that because I still enjoy taking photos and whatnot. So to me, this was the closest I came to. I even thought about holding my own wedding in Apple Store, right? I don't know if I told you this before.
No, never.
Yeah, I ever had the dream of like holding my own solemnization or like even the whole wedding banquet in Apple Store if they allow. But it's over lah, so it doesn't really matter. But I didn't even reach out lah. But, it's just something that popped in my head.
Have your couples fulfill that dream for you?
Yeah. So like, I don't know, it's like the law of attraction because this thing also only came to my head maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Then just this couple suddenly, so basically how it happened was this couple booked a discovery call with me and then they actually already found an actual day wedding photographer, but then they're looking for a pre-wedding photographer. So I can't remember why they reached out to me instead of using their own actual day photographer. But yeah, when they asked me if I'm open to the idea of doing a pre-wedding shoot, I was like, oh, of course. But they didn't mention anything about Apple Store. That's the thing. Yeah, but through the call and getting to know them, I found out that they both, right, were working in Apple. Then that was when my eyes lit up. Because I shot people working in Apple before, but it's only always been a case of like either the bride or the groom. So it won't be a good idea to shoot there since that is not where they met, right?
Yeah.
But this couple, they both worked there, they met there. So I have the perfect excuse to get them to get permission for me to shoot in their shop lah.
Yes.
Yeah, their retail store. But anyway, they don't work in the retail shop one.
Yeah.
They work in the office. But they managed to get permission, so we shoot at the MBS one.
Yeah.
If I can put in some lovely photos to share with you, that would be great. But so happy. Yeah. So that's like a dream come true for me this year lah. Yeah.
Achievement.
Yeah. So the second, that was the second one, right? The first one was
podcast.
Podcast. Yeah. So podcast. I mean, podcast, I don't need to go into too much detail lah.
Yeah.
But it was definitely one of the big achievements for me, because putting contents out there has been something that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. And I think the biggest thing that's stopping me from was probably not having someone that I could do with. Really, to be honest. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you've told me this idea even when I first
When we first met lah.
Yeah, know about you. Yeah. So
manifestation.
Came a long way.
And I think it did create some new opportunities for us, especially the recent one.
Yeah.
But we don't have to overshare.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, your turn.
Mine, so pretty much just now I shared about maybe 90% of my life pretty much revolve around work, right? So work-related stuff, and it's the podcast.
Okay.
So it's the same one lah. Yeah, so it's one of the achievements that for me, I think that I feel like very proud of, because never really been in front of camera before. Once before the podcast, and then podcast was really just the second time. So honestly, uncomfortable in front of camera.
But I think once you get in the
zone,
then, you forget about the camera.
It's just a lot of things that you'll be very overly conscious about. How you talk, the body language.
Yeah.
I know I shake my leg a lot.
I become more aware of some
definitely
the habits. Because I do the editing, so when I look back, I realize sometimes the way I say things, the body language.
Yeah. And the man spread.
I don't have man spread lah. Generally, do I? I have ah.
I think the first or second episode was so funny.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think like it's really the being in front of camera that made me feel uncomfortable, and I guess like doing it together with Mike, I feel like very proud that I can just try to talk normally lah. Yeah, I still remember the first episode we had. Pearl and Queenie.
That was actually not the first. The first is we just put this camera and then we sat down on the bar chairs. That one was like a bit awkward when we look back.
That one damn awkward, and it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So we still had like people helping us behind the scenes. Yeah. And then after that, slowly as we go through like second episode, third episode, I think like we decided that we don't need them lah.
Yeah.
Like we can slowly get comfortable with being in front of camera already. Yeah, so that was one of the achievements, I would say.
Yeah, and I don't want this podcast to be like overly curated or polished.
Yeah,
I don't mind it being very raw and just like like today is very different from how
so impromptu.
Yeah. So I like how impromptu it is, and just whip out the camera and start recording and talking. Because I think it's also very much how I approach that I take towards the way I shoot couples or people lah. Yeah. So,
nothing planned.
Yesterday I asked ChatGPT this thing, very interesting. So I asked ChatGPT, what do you think are the core values in my life? Yeah. Because I think over the past couple of years, I've been having a lot of random conversation with ChatGPT regarding to work, relationship, money. So I think it knows me super well.
Okay.
Which one day I think if I'm dead, maybe you can extract out my brain from ChatGPT. I think the ChatGPT probably knows me better than anyone. But it's quite interesting. Yeah. So I asked him like, what do you think is my core values?
Yeah.
So it says that I value living and creating with presence, honesty, and care, while protecting the people and moments that matter most. I don't just want to do good work, I want it to matter years from now. So it then helped me evaluate what kind of, how my core value actually translate to my work lah. So they say that I value photos that age well, stories over trends, emotional weight over surface level nice shots, and also creating something that outlives the moment. Yeah. This isn't about ego, it's about leaving something honest and human. Yeah. So they say I struggle when things feel transactional or shallow. I feel aligned when my work honors people and their relationships. Yeah. So basically this is what it wrote.
It's quite aligned with your consistent with you know, I only known you for like proper 3 years plus. Quite consistent, I would say. Yeah.
When I read it, I was like a bit like, wow, this thing is wow. Like WOW and WILD. Like, oh, it knows me better than I know myself.
Yeah.
Because I think after you chat with ChatGPT so long, it really analyze so much information. They have so much information of you that when you ask it, it can really tell you a lot of things that you don't even know.
Wow.
Yeah, which is amazing. So you can go and try.
I should try.
Yeah.
I should have a conversation with ChatGPT or
Do
Gemini.
you use it often?
No, not as often as I should.
I use it quite often because I like to solve problems by myself. I'm not the kind where I try to sometimes I will say it's not really a good thing, but I don't want to burden other people or ask too much help from people. But from time to time, yes, I will. Yeah, but I know it's actually good to people are happy to actually help you. Yeah, I'm always happy to be there for my friends. Yeah, but somehow when I also struggle, I don't know why I have this problem of like maybe I don't want to go and disturb my friend. So then I'll go and disturb ChatGPT lor. Yeah. So over the years, this is how I've always been like self-regulating and solving my own problems. Before ChatGPT, I was like using the Bible, using books. Yeah.
How you ask them questions?
I find a lot of answers through books.
Oh.
Yeah. So like if let's say I'm going through this struggle with my business, like maybe something related to work and then I'll go and find a book that is related to this. Yeah. Then I'll be able to find answers inside.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I used to do it. But now with ChatGPT is a lot easier. But I still enjoy reading. So yeah. So where were we?
We were on question
3. So we finished 3 already.
Yes.
So so this is question number 4.
Yeah.
Was there a belief you let go of in 2025?
I think I somehow have an answer, but also don't have an answer. I can't be sure of my answer. Anyways, the word that I wrote down was perfection.
Oh.
Yeah.
Perfection?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would like to think that okay, so like I've always been like quite a perfectionist. Or maybe you can say OCD about things. But I think 2025 I cannot be a perfectionist because I'm just moving in and out of things, doing too many things that I couldn't perfect most of it. Yeah. So I slowly start to just let things go, let things be, and just kind of live with it and embrace it. Yeah. So when it comes to letting it go, I feel like it's kind of like letting go an identity of myself. Ish, you know, somewhat like that. Yeah. When it comes to work, there's still a little bit of perfection or like the OCD-ness in me. Some lines still needs to be aligned lah.
Oh, that one different lah.
That one is work lah. So different.
Yeah.
So like I would say like a belief is it will probably be like letting go of perfection lah.
Wow.
It was a hard question.
Actually, it was hard for me.
Yeah.
I also left it blank for a while. But then when I sat down and think about it, right? You know what's the crazy thing? Mine also, actually my answer is the same as you. But mine is not perfection. But it's very similar. Mine is letting go, knowing that there's no perfect timing to do things.
Oh.
But it's very similar, I would say, to a certain extent. Yeah. So for me, I realized, there is no perfect timing. I always felt like, there is a time that I will be ready, that I can do this. So for example, this podcast, right? I've been procrastinating for the longest time.
Oh, yes.
I always thought like there's the right time. Yeah. But then, I feel when I really put it to action, then you realize that actually the perfect time was,
Now.
even if there's a bird behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the perfect time is now. Yeah, or even like it could have been just yesterday, but
Yeah.
so the next perfect time is now already.
Yeah.
So to me, having this belief has actually helped me get a lot of things done. Like simple things like emptying my dishwasher every morning. Every morning now I have this habit. Last time I don't have. So when morning I wake up, I go out of my room and I go to the kitchen to get a cup of water, right? So I'll try to find a cup. Then most of the time, a lot of my cup is inside the dishwasher because I washed it the night before.
Yeah.
And then I left it inside. So morning, by the time it's done washing, I open up, I take out my cup. But inside still got a lot of clean cups and plates, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be like,
Lazy.
I just need one cup, so I actually don't need to take out the rest. But then I know later in the day I'll need to put in all the dirty plates and whatnot.
Yes.
So why not just empty it now?
Okay.
So I think procrastination is something lah.
Oh yes.
So there's no perfect time to take out these plates, these clean plates and cups. Just do it now. I'm already here. I already take out one cup. Why not just take the rest out? Yeah. So it's just small things like that, lor.
Yeah.
I think it's sometimes we focus too much on the big things in life.
Yes.
I think it's really the small things like these that actually develop the smaller habits that help you eventually achieve the bigger changes or things that you want in life. Yeah, but we always tell ourselves, I want to, change this big thing. But if you can't even get the small things done, don't talk about the big things. It's wasting time because it's not sustainable. Maybe you can do it today, but how long can you do this? So for example, people say, I want to lose 50 kg in 1 year. Or lose 20 kg in 1 year. But if you can't even change small habits that help you lose weight, how you can expect myself to be exercising 2 hours a day for 3 days a week? It's not sustainable. Yeah, you need to develop those small habits to have this new neural path.
Oh yes.
We talked about.
Yeah.
So these new neural paths that you open up inside your brain will actually help you develop a new thinking pattern, habit, belief system, and then the actions that you eventually take.
Yeah.
So amazing, right? I think I'm just surprised that you said perfection because it's somewhat same
Similar. Yeah.
as me. I mean, which is good lah. This is why we can do this podcast together. Yeah. So okay lah. So this is the fourth question.
Last one. Before we hit the 1 hour mark. Or have we already hit the 1 mark? I don't know. Okay, so the last one.
What is something you want to achieve in 2026?
2 pointers. First one is a top secret, so I cannot say.
Okay.
No, it's something that is still a work in progress, but hopefully we'll be able to achieve it by the end of next year. Yeah, I think it will take quite some time.
Okay.
And then second thing is consistency. So I want to achieve
consistency. Okay.
So more consistency with
whatever you
daily
do.
habits. I guess forming the habits to achieve what I want to achieve at the end of 2026. Yeah. So somehow it relates to like the perfect timing is now. Yeah. So I also want to go back to the gym again, I've stopped gym for a good long time already.
I feel like a lot of time we cannot stay consistent. You know why? I did some research on this thing before. Why we cannot stay consistent in the things we do. I think for a lot of people, the reason is because the pain of doing it is more than the pain of not achieving it.
The pain of doing it.
So I don't know if I say it correctly, but basically means that, because when you are doing this thing consistent, I'm guessing that it's actually something that you don't really enjoy doing. To be honest, who enjoys going to the gym and pumping weights and making themselves go through all this strenuous activity and painful process, right? Yeah, but we enjoy the process of the aftermath, or you see your muscle growing, your size growing bigger. But in the process of like pulling the weight, you know, doing all this bench press, I mean, most people don't enjoy it.
Some people do enjoy the pump, or like they do.
But if you truly enjoy it, right, you will do it. You can do it consistently.
True.
The fact that you cannot do it consistently means that there is something in that process you are not enjoying.
True.
Yeah, which is taking a toll on you. So that pain, right, of that doing that thing is not enough, not motivating enough for you. No, the output means the achievement from it, right, is not, the will of having it is not strong enough, or the pain of not having that result you want is not strong enough. Because if you know that, let's say if for example if you have this girl that you really love and you want to be with, and you know that if I don't get those abs that she wants, right, then she's going to dump me, or she's not going to see me ever again. So knowing that thing, there is a pain, the very painful process of not achieving those abs, right? Because this girl is going to dump you, then yes, you can be consistent in the gym. It can give you that consistency. But I think because you don't have something that is there that is painful enough, you know, that's why it doesn't give you enough reason to want to overcome those day-to-day thing of going to the gym, something like that. You know, so that's why I think that is the result that is important. Yeah, like you need to think about like, what's my reason? What is the why for doing this? You know, going to a gym can be a lot of other reasons. Yeah. I mean, it's not always for like to impress other people. Really, sometimes it's for ourselves. Like for me, working out is a meditative process. I enjoy the process of working out because I get to. I think when I'm working out, right, what happens is that I can really clear my mind. Right? I can like really forget about work because you are focusing on moving the weights. So you are really 100% focused in that present moment. And through doing those things regularly over time, it becomes a very meditative process for me. Yeah.
My bad habit is I keep touching my phone when I work out. It's one of the most annoying things.
You should go and buy this. I don't know if there's such invention, but you basically like they should have this invention. You dump your thing inside, right? Only 1 or 2 hours later, then you auto unlock.
No, actually, really, it's the Apple Watch.
Oh, it's very distracting, right?
Yeah, every time when there's a message that pops in, you just like, yep.
Yes. It helps you, but it also don't, like it serves you, but it also don't serve you. Yeah, it's a very, sometimes I'm very annoyed by it also. So I want to put on do not disturb mode. There were times where I like do calls with couple, or when I sleep, I'll put do not disturb mode. Because if not, it's gonna keep buzzing.
Yeah, it's damn annoying. Yeah, you won't get your things, you won't get into the meditative state that you were talking about. Yeah.
Put on do not disturb. Do you use that mode?
Not enough. Never use it often enough.
If not, you can create your own focus mode.
Yeah.
And then what apps run, what apps don't run.
What apps?
Huh?
What apps?
WhatsApp lah. Like I don't know lah. Like
WhatsApp or what apps?
Damn.
What app runs?
Purple will love this.
Yeah. I mean that's my bid for something that I want to achieve in 2026.
Yes, I think it's a good one. I think I also want to achieve that.
What about you? What do you want to achieve in 2026?
Like I said, I don't plan too much. So for me, moving forward next year, I think I want to do more contents. I think that is definitely one. Yeah, but I think more so is doing things that are aligned with my core values. That's why I asked ChatGPT what my core values are.
Okay.
Yeah. So
alignment.
Yes. Yeah, I want to do more things that aligns with me. Yeah. I'm not at a stage in life where I can say no to everything. I'm not born with a silver spoon. Yeah. So I'm also not like very well-to-do, or I saved up enough money to retire, that kind. So there will still be times where I have to do things that I know that maybe it's not something that I really want to do, you know. But because I need to you know. So is, but then again, I doesn't mean that I give the power away to other people. You know? I still want to be able to distill what are some of the boundaries that I have, and what are like my no's. Like how do I say no to maybe some jobs that comes in, you know? Yeah, because like for me, there are discovery calls that I do that I really know that, yeah, this type of style or this type of a couple isn't really aligned, is very out of alignment with me. Then I really just have to be very honest and let them know that I'm not the best person for the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, to me, moving forward next year is just having more alignment. So for me, content creation for me is very enjoyable now because I'm not answerable to anyone. You know,
True.
we are not paid to do this, so I can really do whatever I want. But I think it's really when, you know, you start to get paid to do something.
Yeah.
That is where people start to have that struggle and they start to lose the joy in what they do, right? Yeah. So for me, right now, I know this is the best part of content creation because I'm not paid to do. But if one day ever I get paid to do this thing, right, then I need to know where to draw the line. You know, what kind of clients I want to work with or collaborate with and what I don't want. Yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
And I think now is the best time to really work on that clarity and know where your core values are and live by it. Yeah, so know what your 2, 3, or even 4 core values are. I think core values, there's not too many, but I think you at least need 2. But I think 2 to 4 would be somewhere about there. So at least I know what these 2 to 4 core values are, and they should never change. Yeah. So whatever I do, I want to stick to these 4 things Yeah, for me next year.
That's been something that I think for me is alignment. Yeah. I mean, I'm still in the midst of
Alignment, I mean,
through it.
Yeah, as long as you know your core values, then your alignment will be there. Yeah, that's also what I'm working on. Yeah, alignment for next year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So take some time, talk to ChatGPT. Yeah, keep talking to her or him, then over time the ChatGPT will be able to figure a lot of things out for you already. And I love it. I mean, AI is something that is here to stay. Love it or hate it, you have to learn how to
That is true.
make it to use it to your advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will. I keep telling myself, I will talk to ChatGPT. I don't talk often enough. Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong
Yeah,
I mean, it's really up to you But I'm just saying, like, to me, why I like enjoying using ChatGPT is because it's easy, it's convenient, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other ways to figure things out on your own. You don't have to use ChatGPT. But my number 1 core value, you also know, is convenience. So whatever saves time, makes my life easier, that will be my go-to.
True.
Yeah.
True enough.
So that's why ChatGPT is the way. I mean, a lot of other things in life that I spend money on the sake of convenience.
Yes, you always do.
Okay I think perfect. That's all for this impromptu episode for 2025. Hopefully I can finish editing before 31st of December. So at least we have something fun to share.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you so much.